Could Allah
Bro.
have a child? The Quran's response to Mushrik, who associated partners with Allah, included sons and daughters. In one response, it says this is impossible as Allah has no consort. But in another, it responds by conceding it would be possible for him to take a son from among his creation, but he simply chooses not to do so. So
Yeah.
there's a no. Yet they ascribe as partners for him the jinn, although he did create them and impued falsely without knowledge sons and daughters unto him. Glorified be
Dude, chill the
he
fuck
and
out, man. Why you keep jumping from topic to topic? Let's address one. Let's address one at each
I
one
haven't even finished the
individually.
contradiction.
Yeah, but that means nothing to me, man. We gotta address one by one.
I haven't even read the verses. I don't like. How am I supposed to read one by one if I haven't read the first one?
Okay, what is the meaning of you reading it if we don't address them?
I'm reading. Okay. You have to read the verses in order to see the contradiction first. So there's one set of verses that appears to suggest that Allah cannot have a consort. But then there's another set of verses that appears to
Consort means
suggest
son, right?
that, yes, that Allah can have a consort, but has chosen not to have one. And these are contradictory statements
No, I
because
can't. He didn't say can't. He said I can't have a son without having a partner. That's what he means.
I
Because
haven't
we
even
if he
read
ha-
them.
if he were to have a son, he said I can't have a son without having a partner.
The
That's what he said. He
originator
said
of the
just
heavens and
son.
the
And then he
earth.
just full stop.
How can he have a child when there is for him no consort? When he created all things and is aware of all things.
Yeah.
So this is
You cannot call anybody in the world your son without having a partner that you give birth to him.
great.
Would you call anybody walking
That
down the
isn't what it
street?
says.
Well,
It says he can't have a consort. How can he have a
what the fuck does
child?
concert mean in the first place? What the fuck concert mean?
I think it just means child, right? So how can he have a child is the question. This is a rhetorical question in the Quran, which is the answer, he can't have a child. But then in another verse, apparently it says that he can have a child. Yes, he could by other means, but chooses not to. Surely pure religion is for Allah only, and those who choose protecting friends beside him, we worship them, blah, blah, blah. Allah will judge between them concerning that wherein they differ. Lo, Allah guideth not him who is a liar and ingrate. If
Okay.
Allah had willed to choose a son, he could have chosen what he would of that which he hath created. Be he glorified, he is Allah the one, the absolute. So here it makes it explicitly clear that Allah can have a child anytime he wants by simply choosing someone to be his child from the creation.
Wow.
Yet in the other verse, it appears to suggest that Allah can't have children, that he's just barred from it, either because he doesn't have a partner to have children with, or
And if
he's
he
just
will
not
have a
allowed to
partner, he will have a
declare
child. And if he won't
members
have
of
a
his
child, he will have a
creation to
partner.
be children, right?
Yeah. Yeah, by willing to have a partner, he will have a child. It's the same thing by willing to have a child by doing these things. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
Where does it say partner here? Did you not read it with me?
In the first one. In the first one, not here. In the first one.
No, read this one. If Allah had willed to choose a son, he could have chosen what he would of that which he hath created. So is Allah allowed to choose someone to be a child, a son?
The one above it. The one above.
No, I'm asking you, according to this verse, is Allah allowed to choose a child to be the son?
But he has to create him, and then he chose him as his child. Okay.
From all he hath created. This is all the things he's already created. Is Allah allowed to choose a son from everything that he hath created already?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, that's what this verse says. Allah is allowed to choose a son because he fucking wants to
No, I want the
anytime he
contradiction now.
wants, right?
No, I want the contradiction.
Is there
What's the
any
contradiction?
any restriction on Allah being able to choose a child?
If Allah had willed to choose a child, he could have chosen what he would of that which he hath created.
Yes. Very good.
He could have chosen. Okay, whatever. What is the contradiction now? I
Right.
agree with them.
So this verse suggests that Allah, being all powerful, can choose to have anything in his creation be his child if he so desired. He can do that anytime he wants. There's no restriction on him having that ability. But then we go to this other verse, and there appears to be some restrictions, right? You can interpret them however you want, but there appears to be some. The originator of the heavens and earth, exclamation point. How can he have a child when there is for him no consort? Right? When he created all things and is aware of all things.
But look, he used the word son in the second verse, but he used the word child here. So that raised my eyebrows.
Wait. I gotta do a zoom in.
No, child and son are two different things. My child is not my son. Let's be for real now. Yeah, no, don't open your eyes like that.
I'm not the one that just said my child is not my son or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Or my son sons
is
are not
his
children.
biological son, but
So
his child is his biological child.
so
You can have a son
oopsies.
without being
Oh,
a
I get you.
biological child.
This word child is referring to daughters. So obvious. Right? He can't have a daughter,
Well, that's
but he can have a
doesn't matter.
son. Oh, I got you. Okay. Now I understand.
Child, yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes
it could
sense
be
now.
both-
Yeah,
it
this
could be
this
both
this word
sexes.
child meant daughters. I got you. No, that makes sense.
It's a possibility of having a daughter, a son, a child.
No, it's only daughters because he can't have sons, right? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, he can have
Because
sons.
there were,
He's
even
only
in the
restricted in
Arabic,
having daughters.
he used two different words.
Yeah, he
in
can't
Arabic,
have
he used two
daughters, but he
different
can have
words.
sons. He can't have daughters though.
No, it doesn't mean that. It means his biological child, no matter what his sex is,
Mhm.
but his son, he can have he chooses one of his creation. Hey, that's one of my creation. This is my son. Call him my son from now on.